everyone, welcome to this episode of Beyond Books. My name is Dana Van Oost, Communications Manager at the Novi Public Library. Today, I'm thrilled to be joined with two individuals from two organizations who are generously sponsoring our 2024 summer reading program. But before we get to them, I wanted to take a moment to talk about our summer reading program. The program kicked off on June 3rd and ends on August 10th. Our theme this year is Adventure Begins at Your Library. We invite readers of all ages to join and participate this summer. Each age group has a reading goal, and if they achieve that goal by August 10th, they'll receive some great prizes. I also want to take a moment to thank our other program sponsors and partners. Friends of Novi Library, Vibe Credit Union, the Goddard School of Novi, O'Brien Sullivan Funeral Home, Michigan State Fair, Novi Community School District, the City of Novi, Red Robin, and Buddy's Pizza. And don't forget, we have a ton of programs planned throughout the summer months to keep you and your family busy. To see our calendar of events, visit novilibrary.org. Now, I want to introduce my two special guests. Christina Schofer is a financial advisor in Novi, Michigan through Edward Jones. Christina has been with Edward Jones since 2022, but is no stranger to the values of Edward Jones in the city of Novi. She graduated from the University of Michigan, me too,
Go Blue,
with her bachelor's degree at 21 years old. She later fell in love with Novi through working in healthcare for many years. She has been a part of the Rotary Club of Novi for 6 years now, and her world includes Maddie and Millie, her 6-month-old pit bulls who I've met, and they're just the cutest little babies in the world. And then traveling and community service. So welcome, Christina.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here.
Ed Roney, a retired professional from the machine vision and robotics industry, is the president of the Rotary Club of Novi, Michigan, which is a local chapter of Rotary International, a charitable service organization with over 1.4 million members worldwide, which is amazing. Having been a member for the club for 6 years now, Ed is proud to be a part of the global network where you are united with neighbors, friends, leaders, and problem solvers who see a world where people come together and take action to create lasting change across the globe and in our local communities, which is fantastic. Thank you for your 6 years.
Thanks for letting us be here.
Wonderful. Christina, Edward Jones holds a prominent position in the financial industry. For those watching at home who may not be familiar with Edward Jones, could you please share some information about Edward Jones and its mission?
Absolutely. So Edward Jones has been around for just over 100 years now, which is pretty incredible to think about how many changes have happened in the industry, how we've evolved with those. Our mission is to support our community, make sure that we're there for every life opportunity, and be able to serve our community in a way that represents ourselves. So one of the things that I do within Edward Jones is I'm a financial advisor. So my clients let me know what goals and aspirations they have in their lives, no matter what stage they are at, young adult, mature adult, or aging adult, and I want to be there for them so that way we can get through all of those big milestones like buying a house, retiring, having kids, anything to do with their lives. I want to be there to help back them up.
That's wonderful. We had you in the lobby at the library a couple weeks ago, and you had information spanning from children all the way up to seniors. So you've had the gamut of all age groups that you can assist and ask questions or talk to about different financial things. So it was great. And what are some services you provide for the community?
So some of the services that we provide is doing financial planning. So whether that's planning for retirement, whether that's starting today when you're 18, whether that's starting when you're 30, 40, or any age group. So planning for retirement is a big aspect that a lot of people recognize. Yes, it's never too late to plan for retirement. But that's a key thing that people are aware that we provide. But there's so much more. We also provide information about how to save for college, whether that's from the day of birth or you're about to start college. How can we help prepare you for those steps, that life experience, as well as the financial burden associated with education for any step of education? We also provide a lot of information about insurance, so whether it's life insurance or term insurance.
I didn't know that.
Supplemental income like annuities. There's so many aspects. So I really like getting to know my clients to figure out what's appropriate to them, to figure out what steps that we can make together.
Very personalized service, it sounds like, at Edward Jones, which is wonderful.
Absolutely.
So Ed, the Novi Rotary has made such a huge stamp in Novi for supporting so many causes and service projects to better the city and the people in it. Can you please tell us about the Novi Rotary and what the Rotary's mission is?
Yeah, sure, I'd be glad to. So our club is just one of many. There's 46,000 clubs worldwide. But we all kind of unite under what's called Rotary International. And Rotary International kind of gives us some guidelines, the things that we should look for and things that we should be able to do. I think there's 7 different causes that are in there. And there are things like the environment, fighting disease, clean water, good sanitation. These are all different focuses. And one of the focuses, getting back to why we help the library, is education and literacy. So when we see an opportunity where we can help out, we quickly jump on that and gladly do it.
Yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Ed, what types of projects have the Rotary been involved with in the past in the city?
Yeah, so you got to think both locally and internationally. So one international one we did just a few months ago is one of our Rotarians asked if he could join another district's Rotary Club and go to El Salvador.
Oh, wow.
And we sponsored him to go there. And we also helped with building one of the homes. So they build these very simple concrete homes with a roof over them, a door that locks, which is not something in that area they had, a window so that they can exhaust their cooking fumes out of the window. And we helped support that. So we built a house for them. But on a local level, we do things like Feed the Need. Feed the Need is our big summer program. We partner with the Novi Community School District, and our attempt is to feed those students, or at least have lunches available for those students that may need that help during the school year, but it stops when the school year stops. Mm-hmm. So we make it available too, and we package up lunches. We take them out to remote sites and make it available to distribute to them.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I've been involved in a couple of the projects with Feed the Need in the past and gone to see the kids, and they've always been so excited to see us, to learn about the library. So we're very excited to be involved in that too in some capacity to try to get some books and some literacy in their hands as well. The Novi Rotary has had a long legacy of promoting literacy at the Novi Public Library. So for instance, in the past, the Rotary has supported our 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten, which is our Raising a Reader program in Novi. And that has, we've been so thankful for that support. And you've supported our summer reading program in years past as well. How does sponsoring the Novi Public Library summer reading program align with your organization's goals for youth in Novi?
Well, I had mentioned those causes that Rotary, tries to focus on. So it's right in line with what we're trying to accomplish. The other thing I wanted to mention, that Feed the Need, we also open up Village Oaks Elementary School and have activities there for them. And a lot of them get involved in educational type activities. So it's all in line with children and how can we improve their lives.
That's wonderful, thank you. Christina, Edward Jones supports literacy, not like the typical sense that you think, it's not like a book that you open and read, but financial literacy is also incredibly important and beneficial for all age groups so people can learn those really beneficial tools to help better their lives in various financial skills. So how does this sponsorship match your organization's objectives at promoting financial literacy in Novi?
Yeah, absolutely. So I remember when I was a kid, I was a part of my summer reading program through my local library. So this is like coming back to home for me, being able to be a community member that's giving back and helping support this.
Like full circle.
Yes, it really is. Like we are all young once and we continue to be. So with Edward Jones, we're so embedded in the idea that we need to educate. It's not just me about serving my clients, it's about me educating them along the way. So every day we're focusing on how can we bring down the stigma associated with finance. You have to be rich to have a financial advisor. You have to have X amount or anything of these like ideas.
Yeah, or be scared about it. Like I feel like people are afraid about financial stuff. Like there's so much information out there. Like how do I get the right info?
Yes. And so many people think about financial advisors is just one avenue. Like I mentioned earlier, people think I just do retirement, and that's not the case. So we really try to focus on how can we help educate the next generation to be prepared. So starting as simple as an emergency cash account. If something were to happen right now today, are you okay? Can you weather that storm to then also prepare for tomorrow as well?
Yeah,
so we do small. Yes, we do a lot of education. Just what is a CD? What is an emergency cash account? What is a 401k? So focusing on these small concepts so that we can build and grow and develop and then continue on with our lives together.
Like I said earlier, the Rotary is constantly involved in service projects throughout Novi. Ed, are there any future initiatives or current programs that your organization is working on to support literacy and education in the community?
I mentioned the Feed the Need.
Yeah, it's a big one.
That's our big effort, yeah. And what we try to put together in our programming that goes with that. Actually, we're all about service before self. So if there's an opportunity, we'd like to hear about it. But that's the one we're working on the most right now.
Yeah, I know. Summer's busy time. Sure, it's all hands on deck to try and get volunteers together. Is there any way that they can get a hold of you in case you need volunteers for Feed the Need or need some assistance?
Yeah, actually, if you go to our website, novirotary.org, very, very similar to the library's website, right up at the right-hand top, it says Feed the Need. You can get information on how you can volunteer for it.
Oh, wonderful. And I know they're accepting donations too as well, right, for Feed the Need?
Absolutely.
And it's always helpful.
Very much.
Wonderful. Another thank you to Ed and Christina for joining me here today.
Yeah, you're
thank
welcome.
you both.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for both your organizations for sponsoring our summer reading program. We can't thank you enough for your support over the summer. Before we say goodbye though, if there's any more information you want to give to viewers at home, how they can contact you, get more information about the Rotary or Edward Jones, please share.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know on my end for Edward Jones, you can reach me. I'm here in Novi. My office is at Novi Road and 10 Mile. So you can go to edwardjones.com and look up Christina Schofer, and you can find the information to set up time with me if you're looking to get any kind of help in regard to evaluating your plan. But one of the other resources that we have on our website that I think is really crucial for families to know about is our financial fitness program. That is focused on our youth. So I legally cannot work with anyone until they turn 18, but I work with the whole family to help plan and prepare. So one of the programs that we have focused on youth, so under 18, is our financial fitness program. It has all kinds of information that's interactive, it's fun, it's quick little videos to teach them what is a savings account? What is a CD? What is a mortgage? What does that look like? All this different information just to give them tidbits, to give them that quick little information, that young age that's youth friendly.
I wish I would have had that. I'm not going to lie. I feel like when I got older and started looking for houses and things, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so overwhelmed of all the lingo and stuff. Like I didn't know what some of the things meant. So I had to do a lot of research on my own. So I would have loved to have something like that when I was 17, 16, around that age group.
You can still go on and look at them.
Oh,
like
okay.
I've done my videos there too, because I want to know what my clients are going through and what the kids are going through. So they're actually really fun and interactive. And we do have a partnership set up with the high school as well to help make sure that financial literacy is part of the curriculum and part of the programming.
That's fantastic.
So, yes, financial fitness. You can look it up through Edward Jones.
Wonderful. Thank you, Christina. And Ed, how can viewers get a hold of the Rotary, learn more information about their service projects, maybe become a part of the Rotary?
Yeah, absolutely. So the first place to start is novirotary.org. You go there, and if you want to make contact with us, there's a general email that you can send out, and several of us will get it, and we'll take it from there. If you want to know more about Rotary itself, go to rotaryinternational.org. And there you'll see what the causes are and the work that's being done worldwide. I'd ask you to look closely at what we've done for polio. It's almost gone, but it's not gone. And it's a big fight that Rotary is working on. So we'd appreciate any more support in that area too.
That's wonderful. I love your motto, service above self.
Service above self.
That's wonderful. Thank you again both for joining me here today, and thank you at home for watching. I really hope you join our summer reading program this year. For more information, just go on over to our website, novilibrary.org. And again, just to remind you, it's for readers of all ages, so babies up to 110. So please join us this summer. Come to programs, read, get some cool prizes, and just have a blast this summer at the library. So thank you again, and happy reading.